Hello, what's up, y'all? It's me, Darklrd100 yet again. We gave you the final EA College Sports or EA Sports College Football 25 stream yesterday. Today, maybe, depending on how money goes, the last NBA 2k25. Within the next couple of weeks, I should be picking up 26. But for now, 25 we'll have to do. We'll have to keep playing through this Warriors season. We talk basketball, whatever y'all want to chit chat. Always remember, if you're on my YouTube page, unfortunately, I cannot see your comments, so I cannot respond to them. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can once I'm off air. And other than that, let's rock and roll and have a good time. We're probably going to do 2 games today just because we have the time. And let's rock and roll. That's why we're getting a late start, but we'll be done eventually. Sooner than later. All right, y'all. Let's get to this game. Peace.
God, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
It's a key game too.
Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
Like those kicks, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Happy holidays to anybody that doesn't specifically celebrate Christmas. Appreciate y'all tapping in.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please use the word "HOX" along with your issue and seek location to 555.
Sure, it's my favorite wrestler.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight.
Hoping. It's a very tall task.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Johnson?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's the monster in at the 4-man position. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. 2 high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
It'll be the Warriors off the tip. In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, they say to set realistic goals, and I'd say that goal is very realistic with the way he's played to this point. He is having a phenomenal rookie season.
That one goes in.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Now Curry. This one for three. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with him about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young for three. The monster grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Got a piece of it. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. Capella with it. Outside Johnson. Here's Young. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
Well, such a creative finish. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Curry with it. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Connects from downtown.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
Curry against Young. Pass to Johnson. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors lead by 5.
Get him, Wiggs.
Here's the monster. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To the middle. The kick out to Young. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Curry's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Daniels. Young against Curry. Crafty move. And the layup is good by Young. Young's got 7 points.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Curry passes to the monster. Now Healed. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's the monster. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Wiggins outside. From the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another
No help
to make
defense,
it.
I guess.
They've got good scorers on this team. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Looney. Healed with the ball. To the inside. Here's the monster. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks lead by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Daniels passes to Young. And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Whatever.
3-point play here.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. He drops it from range.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Pass to Johnson. Inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Johnson.
They're really working the paint now.
Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Looney. Still no points. And here's Curry. Here's the monster. From outside, off the mark. Young against Curry. Outside Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 15 points.
Yeah, and we've come to expect
Can we help
this
Steph?
from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
And here's Curry for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Outside Young. From outside the arc. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9 though. Warriors trail by 7. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Here's Daniels. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Down low. And he was fouled.
Good shit, Looney.
So he'll take 2 free throws. And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
And Atlanta making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's the double with Bogdanovich. Kuminga the pass to Green. Outside Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Hey.
And for his position, Green has impressive vision with the ball, helping him find the wide open man.
Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy.
There it
As
is.
Says, let me add to my highlight reel.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Johnson for three. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Moody. Here's the monster, and he dunks it down.
There we go.
He sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Moody. He's scoreless, the monster. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And man, can Johnson get up. Great to see him cap off the drive like that.
To the paint. Here's the monster. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Hawks lead by 5. Outside Hunter. Back to Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Here's the monster. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul.
Cool,
And
that
they'll take 2
motherfucker.
free throws now. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Here's Rizachet. Fires from deep. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got his 5th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
There you go. All right.
To take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now Young. He's got 15. From deep, Johnson. No good on the buzzer beater. The scoring is fast and furious as we end
Down
the first.
4 after 1.
Hawks ahead, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's the monster in at the 4 slot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. The monster's got 12.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Bogdanovich with it. Nance with a screen on Schroeder. Inside. Pass to Young. Here's Rizachet. The 3 is up. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger
Nice.
and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Thanks.
The first one falls.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
And the Hawks making a change here. Matthews checked in. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risa Shea will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And here's Curry for three.
Oh, Steph, you were supposed to answer back on that.
One there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Schroeder against Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Schroeder passes to the monster. He's off on the layup.
That's not
Oh
a bad
my
shot at all. It just
goodness.
didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Bogdanovich against Schroeder. Pass to Risa Shea. Shot clock at 5. Matthews misses. Warriors trail by 6. To the inside. Here's the monster. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. The Monsters got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Risa Shea. There's the three. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monsters got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Out to Schroeder.
No fouls, huh?
Launches it. And that makes him 3 for
Bang.
4. He's looking good.
Easy
Let's go.
look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Risa Shea. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Schroeder. Let's go with a three. And the Warriors with another three.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Outside Young. Looking to end the run. Here's Risa Shea. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Oh. See how long it takes. To put me back in.
Making some changes here. Johnson comes in for Nance. And Hunter subbed in for Young. The Hawks trailing. Here's Daniels. No points so far. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. And it's all tied up.
Ooh.
Really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
To the paint. From 7 feet away. And the basket by the Monsters. The Monsters got 16 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And here's Hunter for three. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
The monster pass to Payton. Up and in on the layup. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Here's Daniels. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Off with the layup. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Bucks put together a nice one. He finished with 19 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Warriors leading. Left side Kuminga, pass to Moody, and here's Schroeder inside. No rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly
Payne.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Chet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Curry. Jacks up at 3. It's not going to go for him.
I I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And the Hawks with possession here. Oh, there's the alley. Wiggins with a steal. On the wing, Curry. A good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 16 points now.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Outside Johnson. Johnson a screen on Hield. Back to Johnson. Shot from the low post is good. 14 points for him. And the Warriors shooting a solid 47%. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Outside Hield. Pass to Looney. Down low. Here's the monster. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Capella. To the inside. Daniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Looney passes to the monster. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
There's Young with the three. That is Trey's shot. The three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Young's got 26 points.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Inside. Here's the monster, covered by Johnson. Curry against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Curry, that's good.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here goes Trey. The kick out to Johnson. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter for three. Another three for Atlanta.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
Outside Hield. And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. Here's Young. The kick out to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Outside Curry. Pass to the monster. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. here's Johnson. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hunter passes to Young. Outside Johnson. Shot from 12. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 12. From deep, Johnson fires in the triple. Johnson's got 17.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella. Outside Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And a pause in the action. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. Second, Trae Young.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Bogdanovic checked in for Atlanta. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Schroeder comes in for Curry. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The 3 is up. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Daniels passes to Bogdanovic. And it's off from 3-point range.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovic.
Oh my God.
Back to Young.
Train the hell out of him.
From 11 feet away. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Now here's Young. And he's got 28 now. Blocked! And they get it back. Warriors trail by 4. Healed with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Wiggins for 3. Wiggins for the triple.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
Young, the pass to Capella. Tipped away. Pass to Johnson. Unloads from 13. 2 points. That one goes. Johnson's got 19 points.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Down low. Here's the monster. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Young. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. There's Young with the 3. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And here's Hield. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the monster, covered by Johnson. Wiggins outside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Wiggins got 10.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins, playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The kick out to Johnson. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Golden State. The Monsters got rebound number 15 here tonight. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Atlanta making some changes here. Nance, he's checked in for Capella. Risache comes in for Daniels.
Let's see. See if we obtain it. Extending it. And there we go.
Daniels is checked in for Johnson, and it's Young in for Wright. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's the Monster in at the 4 spot. Young from long range, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to the Monster. Now here's Hield. Here's the Monster. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And that one's good.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Curry passes to the Monster. It's Wiggins on the wing. And here's Hield. Pass to the Monster. And the basket is good. The Monsters got 25 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Outside Young. Clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Wiggins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Larry Nance picks one up.
Yes, I will.
I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. From downtown, drains the triple. He's got 22.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
The 3 from Curry. Drills it from deep. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Hunters checked in for the Hawks. Curry against Young. Warriors with the
Good
rebound.
shit, Steph.
They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. And it's Hield missing.
Buddy.
Hunter with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. Hunter passes to Johnson. Hunter, a screen on Looney. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Curry passes to Looney. To the paint. Here's the Monster. And the shot's good. The Monster's got 29 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half. 4 total. Keep shooting it.
To the middle. Here's the Monster. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks trail by 15. Here's Daniels. Pass to Young. Driving in. The layup misses.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
The shot is good by Curry.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And the Hawks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Hield. And here's Hunter for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Hield. Inside. Here's the Monster. And he banks in the layup. The Monster's got 31 points.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Young against Curry. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
The Monster. The pass to Curry. There's a screen. Down low. Hield. Rebounded.
Oh, buddy. Nice
Johnson's
move.
got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Curry against Young. Shoots over Curry. The Monster grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Hield on the wing. Pass to the Monster. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Looney passes to the Monster. And at last, they get one to fall. The Monsters got 16 in the second half.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Johnson.
Steph.
Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
To the inside. Here's the Monster. Capella with the defensive effort. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Young.
Bum, bum.
Johnson on the wing. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Johnson's got 30. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to the monster. That one falls.
Assistant, Andrew Wiggins.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everybody.
Go. So now we're going to take a break and then come back and do another one. Uno más, por favor. Rookie of the Year. It's valuable. 6-man. It's a Player of the Year. It's simple. We did win the NBA. Nice. Cavaliers. Nice. That's all that was there. All right. Let's go.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
This fool said keep this thing to regulation.
Fans live for games like this one.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and
Controller batteries are low.
Please report any.
Second. This thing to the morning and then. Okay, sorry about that delay.
Violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines,
Jimmy Butler, who actually should be a Warrior.
David Aldridge. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
In that game against the Lakers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The monster out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs
Steph.
from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Great open look there. Highsmith got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
To the wing on the left. The monster passes to Wiggins. Hield sets the pick for Wiggins. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
An easy fit in this offense. Wiggins can make shots from anywhere they put him.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And he knocks down the first one. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Jackson Davis with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. Outside Curry. Shoots over Hero. The shot by Curry.
Steph.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Rozier. Lays it up off the glass.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Here's the monster. This game out 36 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Curry. That's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Rozier. 17 points in his last outing. Back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Nice.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Healed the pass to Lutz, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, Hero, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Jackson Davis. And the basket is good.
Oh, and one.
Here for one more at the line.
And one. What?
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
That one misses for Jackson Davis. The Heat with the lead. Here's Rozier. There's the drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This looks like a shoot around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Hield sets the pick for Wiggins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Rozier. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Hield, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It's not really Buddy's preferred area, but good on him for not overlooking that mid-range opportunity.
Pass to Adebayo. Rozier against Hield. And it's Rozier missing. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And the basket by Rozier.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Curry dishes to Wiggins.
Oh, well.
Left side, Rozier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer.
Bang.
Wiggins has got 7.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Hero passes to Highsmith. Curry against Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. No one near Curry as he lets it go.
Bang.
And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Wiggins. And it's Butler missing. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wiggins finds Heel. Here's the monster. Now Jackson Davis. He's guarded by Adebayo. Now Jackson Davis. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Highsmith. Hero with it. Butler a screen on Curry. Here's Highsmith. Here's Adebayo. And nothing is falling for him right now. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes here for the Heat. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Terry Rozier, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Tyler Hero. Golden State also making some changes. Green is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Buddy Hield. Warriors leading by 7. Schroeder, left side. Green, the pass to the monster. Back to Green, outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Nice.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Richardson, good.
Dang.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Here's the monster. 8 points for him. Kuminga the pass to the monster. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Yep, keep feeding the beast.
And here's Richardson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green kicks to Curry. Launches it. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded
Go get him.
as the
Go
best
get him.
shooter
Kuminga. Oh, no.
simply because how he changed the game.
Now, here's Richardson, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench and try that bad boy again.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Butler. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And that's now 6 points for Butler.
And Butler, a real pro, just at realizing when to pull up against the amazing concentration there on the wing.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler passes to Highsmith. Back to Butler. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
On the wing, Green. To the middle. Highsmith grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Richardson for 3. The Monster with the rebound. The Monster's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Curry outside. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Richardson the pass to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Hardaway for 3. Sinks the triple. Warrior lead.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Curry kicks it over to Schroeder. Down low, the Monster. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's 12 points for the Monster.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Schroeder with the drive. Highsmith grabs the miss.
Schroeder.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to the Monster. Now Green. Schroeder right side. They kick it out to Green.
Oh, look at Draymond.
Schroeder hits the whistle that time.
Oh.
His first foul of the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hero. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside
Got
shooting.
lucky on that one.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Monster in the last game against the Hawks played a huge game. He dropped in 36 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, would he?
Bang!
We'll find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Moody. Fouled in the act of
And one.
Anyway, so
Get it, the mood man.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
What's up?
Free throw good, Moody. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Here's the monster, 5 to shoot. Hits it from 3-point
Bang,
range.
Buddy Hield.
Hield's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hero passes to Jaquez. Excellent D there from the monster.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Moody. And it's off from 3-point range. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat, down by 15. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Will it go? Warriors with the rebound. The Monsters got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hield can't hit.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side Hardaway. Rozier looking around. Back to Hardaway. There's the pick. Pass to Jovic. Again, the miss by the Heat. Warriors leading by 15. Moody the pass to Schroeder. They kick out to Hield. 20 feet out. And the basket is good. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. And the Warriors.
Hey! Merry Christmas, Tony Bologna, or Merry Christmas Eve. Thanks for joining me, man, for a little NBA basketball.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Trying to get something going. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Oh, Steph.
Now, Hero. His last outing, 16 points for him. From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Inside, it's stolen by Adebayo.
First turnover of the game.
Lobs it up for Hawkins. Schroeder with the ball. Last time out he had 14 points. Curry is inside. Rozier defending. Healed the pass to the monster. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Here's the monster after Terry Rozier's basket. And the shot is good. 18 points for the monster.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Hawkins outside. On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Schroeder. Hardaway, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hield's got 9 points. The Heat trail by 18. Outside, Hero. Hardaway sets a screen for Hero. And the three off target. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
And here are the Heat now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Hawkins finds Rozier. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shots good by Hero.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Warriors leading by 17. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Bang.
Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Hawkins, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's the monster. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
This man is on fire. His team is winning.
Fire.
It doesn't get better than that.
Over in the corner, Rozier.
Let's go, Heat.
Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to the monster. Golden State moving it around. Hield against Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. And shot on the way. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Does Steph Curry have the greatest jumper ever? Well, yes. And the bucket was another reason why I say yes.
Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Golden State. The Monster's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Hield kicks to Curry. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Fades and shoots. Tries again. Can't hit from in close.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Back to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. A difficult situation for Miami. Outside, Hero. Pass to Hardaway. Adebayo with the ball. And there it is for him.
Nice.
Adebayo's got 6.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Jackson Davis with it. Adebayo on him. And that one's good. The monster.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing. You get the picture.
Okay, Jackson Davis.
You are G-rated.
You out there doing that thing.
He just scrapes and
grabbing your own rebound.
That offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Took the foul from me on that one. Thanks, teammate.
Second personal foul. First,
the Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on the free throw. Butler, he's checked in for Hardaway. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in.
Had us up 25 by the time I said it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points.
I didn't realize that was a goal.
The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
Let's check out halftime show again.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Golden State Warriors.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
These two guys we thought they'd bring it tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And Miami shooting at 44%.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice the win for a 50
Steve
point
Kerr as we get into the second half. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson Davis out there with the monster, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
Trace Jackson Davis.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Richard with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Hero passes to Highsmith. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Butler, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the monster. That's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from the monster. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Highsmith. Crafty move. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And just over 6 feet, Rozier plays bigger than that height. He has that great underdog mentality, fighting through the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And that one's good. The monster.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Rozier the pass to Highsmith. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And that one's good. The monster.
Bang.
That's now 32 points for the monster.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. The monster, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third, and they double up Butler. Hero on the wing, Jackson Davis defending. Here's Highsmith, pocket 6. Rozier with this screen on Wiggins. Highsmith drains it from beyond the arc. Highsmith's got his second bucket tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the
Okay. I was just feeling my mistake.
A 3, it's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Draymond Green.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Rozier for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the basket by Curry.
The assist.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Highsmith. Now Hero. Butler in the corner from downtown. The Monster with the rebound.
30 is my career high.
For the Warriors. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be the third of the
30
road trip.
points, I mean, in rebounds.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Highsmith. On the wing, Rozier. Outside Butler. Here's Highsmith. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Hero.
That was just a good.
Hero's got 11 points.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
It's deflected. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Andrew Wiggins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Gary Payton has checked in for Heel. The Monster passes to Payton. Here's the Monster. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rozier finds Hero. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Green, the pass to the Monster. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Outside Rozier. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Outside, Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Terry Rozier. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Hardaway's checked in for Miami. Pass to Highsmith. Hardaway kicks to Butler. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Green with a screen for Curry. Highsmith grabs the miss. Highsmith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler at the elbow. Fires the 3. A shot off that time. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. It took him no time at all. Wiggins has got 15.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Highsmith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Butler. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's He's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
Back to Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's
yes,
just
he
smart
will.
basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for the Monster. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Peyton. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And that one misses.
Go. Extend the lead to almost 40. Coach put me back in to at least attempt to get my triple-double.
Switch here. Marquez is checked in. Then for the Warriors, the Monsters checked in for Green. Peyton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up.
Oh, that was supposed to be assist number 10 right there.
Thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
No good there. Nice D from the Monster.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against
Bang,
him.
there it is.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Butler on the wing. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Miami. Moody heads them both. And Miami shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical.
And both free throws good for Rozier.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Here's the Monster. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. The Monsters got 40 points. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Again, the miss by the Heat.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Left side Curry. Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Adebayo. Moody the pass to Curry. Here's the Monster. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. And he stays with it. The 19-footer is on the money. Rozier's got 12 points in just the 2nd half.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the 2nd half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And stolen by Butler.
That was good basketball.
Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Peyton.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
The monster, no good.
Okay.
The
Guess they didn't need to power me to stop me.
Rozier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 30 points for Terry Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
To the inside. And that one's good. The monster. 44 points for the monster.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Out to the right wing. Highsmith. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Whoops, they pick off.
Oh.
And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Rozier. That's tipped.
Hit a Moody.
And here is Moody. Curry with it. Picked up by Rozier.
Oh my goodness, Steph.
And they're running. Floats one. Here's Adebayo. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. The monster passes to Payton. And that one's good. The monster. The monster's got 46 points. Heat shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Rozier. Here's Highsmith. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the monster.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Hero kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Payton. Shots good by Butler.
Dang!
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jimmy Butler, third personal foul. Penalty.
That's good from Payton.
Gary Payton, the second. 2.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Outside for Curry. Pass to the monster. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Golden State ball.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's the monster. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Butler. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
All right, that was just what we call a can of whoop ass. It's just unleashed on them.
What the matchup is, you never expect a road team to come in
50, 29, 11 assists.
They did tonight.
And
Block.
that wraps it up. So for our reporter David Aldridge and our analysts Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Hope you guys have all had a good Christmas Eve. Was rewarded by the basketball gods with 2 wins, 2 solid wins. So I'm going to go enjoy them and hope this carries over to College Football 26 when I jump in and play that. But I won't be streaming for that. So again, thank you to all who joined me. Tony Baloney, appreciate you, bro. We will see you guys tomorrow for a little bit of SmackDown Thursdays. Play some of that showcase and maybe open up the island a little bit. Alright, so on WWE 2k25. So this has been Darklrd100. I will see you next time. Peace.